The final countdown, Steven. It's
Man, you torture our
Friday.
poor audience. Oh,
Once
my
again,
God.
it's Friday, and things are working, which is so unusual. Wait, I should do this.
We're not
actually.
using Skype anymore. That's the
that's
key.
that's one of the things. But where's my thing here?
Stupid
Where is
Skype.
my? Hold on. If I'm gonna do this right.
Happy Friday, everybody! While he checks
It's
out.
working. I'm kicking it old school for a change. There, I feel better
Yep.
now. I got that out of my
Get
system.
it out of your system. So, how was your week, Glenn?
You know, it wasn't a horrible week. I had a lot going on behind the scenes. I'm going to talk about probably quite a bit of GRS stuff here because I have some news on some things. But we'll talk about other things as well. How was your week?
It was good because I was getting over that damn cold that I had. What was it, 2 weeks ago? My system just getting back to normal.
Well, that's good.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
That's good.
and then basically got some shots this week, like old geezer shots, I call them, a tetanus shot and another it's not COVID or anything. It's just a virus shot. It's like, I hear above 50, poking the arm, and I'm like, ugh. Couldn't sleep on I sleep on my side, and I got it poked on the side that I sleep on, so I couldn't sleep on my side. I was like, real world old man problems.
See, P-Dubs did not read the contents of the video. So P-Dubs, episode 55 was last week, which was our Revenge of the Fifth episode, which of course Disney didn't copy strike me, but they ripped that thing down. So we were showing stuff about Star Wars Episode 4 revisited, Empire Strikes Back revisited, and Disney came in.
Yanked?
Oh, Disney came right in and yanked it right out my anus. It's gone. So
Kathleen Kennedy's on you, man.
She did. So that's what happened to 55. So we're on 56.
Yay, hey,
but if you look at the thumbnail, Steven, tell me, I got all this working, but the thumbnail still says Revenge of the Fifth. So that was the episode 55 that Disney looked at my poor little channel and Kathleen Kennedy stomped on it. So that's...
We literally had 50 people. Like, it's going to make a big difference. Not that you guys don't count, but
hey!
50 people in the greater scheme of things. Come on.
We got the best 50
what are they
people on
about?
The net. There's no one better than the 50 we have here.
Because they don't want us telling people about that revisited version. You know. Whatever. Anyways, happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. So why don't you go through the chat? welcome people in the chat today.
All right, let's see. We've got Ben Bauer. Hello. Carl O. Sir Sega. Adam. We've got Ryan. We've got Mad Astra Gaming. We've got, let's see, Jeff D. Zero Redux. P Dubs, obviously. He's like furniture. He's always around. And let's see who else we got. Build Retro Gaming Show. Ritual Dello. Hobby Hands, of course. He's like furniture too. He's always here. Andy's Game Room. Did I say that already? No, I don't think I guess it. There's a few in here. Let's see. And Nemo 419. So happy Friday, everybody. So what are we talking about today? Tonight?
Well, I'm going to bring this up a couple of times. I want people to enter. So my last video I uploaded yesterday, New Wave Toys has a number of signed Don Bluth, Dragon's Lair, and Space Aces. Now, if you did their pre-order, which I hope you guys did, save usually 20% or like $20 off the stuff. But they're going through a bunch of those VIP people, and I understand some people got it already, picking some people to receive a signed Dragon's Lair or Space Ace. Now, with that all being said, the video posted last night, I suggest you go in there and watch it, like it, put a comment down below, and also join the official New Wave Toys fan page on Facebook, because on this very show, Stephen, this show, June 9th, we will pick a winner to win a Don Bluth signed Space Ace.
That's going to be worth something someday.
On the show.
It's got to be.
Well, Don Bluth's name's on it. It's worth something already. And it's a New Wave Toys product. So it's also worth something. Damn it,
Yeah,
Steven.
Exactly. That's exactly it. So it's good luck, everybody. That's all I got to say.
I want
You'd
you guys
crazy not to enter this thing.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's so simple to enter. Just watch the video, like the video, share it, put a comment. Now, the comment could be what you like about New Wave Toys or what you liked about Don Bluth. Like me personally, I'm a huge Secret and M fan. That's like probably my always go-to Don Bluth film. That I like a lot of his stuff. But to me, Secret and M was just a good film. I must have something for mice. What about you, Steven? What do you got for Don Bluth?
If I remember, it's the space one. I forget what it's called. It has like I forget what it's called. It's one of the last one. Something AE, Titan AE.
I forgot about Titan AE. That is a good one as well. Titan After Earth.
That's the one I'm thinking of. I'm like, I think it's him. And let me Google it just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's him. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Was it Don Bluth production?
Titan AE definitely was.
Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
Okay, that's my favorite one.
Yeah. That was a really good film. It really was more adult oriented film.
2000, June 16, 2000, it came out.
Yep.
I thought it was really well done. You know what I mean? So
his animation style.
It's a keeper.
His animation style is very true, and you definitely could tell just by the animation style that it's done.
He was the director, and Gary Goldman also was the director on that. Pretty cool stuff. I thought it was one of his better things. I think it's one of his last movies too. And it pulled in 36 million. The budget was 75 to 90 million.
Supposedly, like the past 8 years, he's been working on a Dragon's Lair feature film, and I hope that does come about, because I would like to see. I really would like to see that if it's done, the
properly.
Right.
Kind of like the Mario movie, raking in all kinds of stuff. Well, they could do the same with Dragon's Lair if they play their cards right.
They can.
They get good storytellers doing the better writing.
Potentially.
I really, really think, yeah.
But seriously, so just go in the video, you like it, put a comment down, you're entered, and then come back here on June the 9th. It is a Friday, Kickin' Old School. We will announce the winner. So big shout out and thank you once again to Shiloh and everyone over at New Wave Toys for giving us this opportunity to give out a machine to the community. And I've talked to Shiloh a number of times, and he's a huge fan of the community. He loves everyone out there, and he gives back a lot. I mean, these signed units, he's giving them away. He's not asking people to pay for a premium to get a signed one. He's giving these away. So
that's awesome.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, and those are iconic games too, like Dragon's Lair and Space Ace.
Oh, they're
to today's standards, they're not much.
No,
but
they're the most pain
in the end, they're iconic games. It's like Pac-Man. If you look at Pac-Man now, you're like, whatever.
Wait, my kids won't even. Wait a minute, Hobby Hands. Is there a VR Dragon's Lair? 'Cause I have my my Oculus too. So if there's actually a VR Dragon's Lair, I think I want to try that.
Well, look at it this way. Tell us a little bit about the VR, because last week we talked about it. You had to take it out of the box,
You
and then I saw in the book that you were sitting in your living room doing all kinds of stuff. So what games did you
Well,
play?
let me tell you, first of all, I had no idea that actually using VR, which most people see like doing this, I was so sore after
Oh
playing
yeah.
this VR. I'm sitting there. It's called Pirate. Uh, Pirate. It's some pirate game, but it's basically target shooting. Like, got these drones come up from down below, and they come
Okay.
around me, and you have to shoot these drones, and you have the different guns. And I'm definitely gonna do a live stream of this because I'm sitting there, I'm jumping around like I'm in the Matrix. I'm like, going back and coming forward, and love it, absolutely love it. And then I got the golf game, which is like watching flies fuck. I'm like, oh my god, it's. I like the golfing on the Wii, like the little thing, but the golfing on this thing, I'm not a fan of. So I have to get the Vader game, obviously, and
Okay. There's one you got to get.
okay,
You will crap your pants, and it is the funnest thing I've seen.
Bill
It's
got it.
called walk. It's called walk the plank.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay. Well, just wait. Go get yourself a 2x4. A 6-footer,
okay.
5-footer, whatever, and you stand on it with the VR headset. And when you click it in, you're on a plank on the edge of a skyscraper, and you have to
Oh, really?
walk. Oh yeah, yeah. And you're looking down, and the cars are small, and it'll give you vertigo in the worst way possible. And then somebody touches you, you think like if you fall off the plank, also you actually fall in the game, but you don't hit the ground.
Right.
But walk the plank. I
Well,
think it's called.
Bill got it. It was a Space Pirate Trainer. That game I've been having a blast with, and then when I'm done, my legs are killing me, my arms are killing me. I'm in pain. So it's good exercise. Good exercise.
Yeah. Oh,
So
walk the plank. Go download that, dude.
I will.
Trust me on
So
that one.
this will be on my channel. I'm gonna do some live streaming. Jen actually watched me playing this thing like a doofus. I'm sitting there going, "Ah," and
Yeah.
she's watching me.
You look like a moron.
And apparently
Everybody does.
I was doing it. I'm like, "Get some, get some." And my brother walks in, looked at me, and like walked out. So
And you got to try the Spider-Man game too, because you actually use the controls to thwip, to actually shoot a web. And oh yeah, yeah. And
I'm just
it's kind of
impressed.
freaky because you're actually getting the vertigo from the skyscraper, that whole height thing,
Well,
but you're actually swinging and everything. It's
before
crazy.
doing this, my only real VR stuff was like the Wii, with the hand motion controls.
No,
But
that's not VR.
these controls are really, really accurate. I'm sitting there holding
They're
the
very
gun,
good.
and I'm turning the guns, and I'm looking at them, and it's smooth. It's like
Oh yeah, yeah. You're doing this, and it actually articulates everything.
it
It's
really
what was
does.
the other game that we tried? Is I think Deadshot or something. It's like almost like a cartoon shooting game. Um, you got to try this. I don't think it's called Deadshot or um, I forget what it's called. Anyways, it's literally like a silhouette gun shooting game. But you actually see the bullets come at you and stuff.
You know what?
And you got to try Beat
Maybe next
Saber too.
time we'll do the show, and I'll do it from within VR.
Yeah,
How
try
about
Beat
that?
Saber.
Yeah.
Beat Saber is a really popular one too. Where you could do lightsabers and you cut the blocks
Oh,
to a song.
we got
Pretty
can you read a
cool.
super chat, Steve? We got a super chat
Hey, look at it. I like the flying part in the VR plank. Yeah, there you go. See,
from
he's
Hobby
played it.
Hands. $2 super chat. Hobby Hands, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that.
It's a great game. I think it's really, really cool. But yeah, it's called Walk the Plank, and yeah, super hot. Yes, zero
Is there? I
redux.
hope there's no
That's the
game
name of the game.
called "Don't Bend Over in Prison." That's. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to do that.
Somebody's bitch.
Now let's talk before we start talking about
This is a family show. Sorry.
other ridiculous things.
Hide your kids.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3
Yes,
just
I
came
haven't
out.
seen it yet.
I'm planning on trying maybe go seeing it tomorrow. I think. I definitely loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one, it was okay. Like I wasn't.
I like them.
It was okay. This one, though, I'm hearing. I'm a big fan of Rocket, and I'm hearing this has
It's
a
a
lot to do
tearjerker,
about
apparently.
him. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's a tearjerker from what I heard, and it's their last movie. Yeah, don't drop the soap.
Don't
Yes.
drop the soap. Don't pick it up. Don't do it.
But apparently it's the last one. But you know what? I think Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie, was a really cool
Oh,
surprise.
Jeff D. Jeff D. Oh, we got another one.
Oh, he saw it. He thought it was good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, I'm going. And you know what? I don't
Well,
like
I
going
just
to the
thought the whole thing
theater.
was a surprise. That whole franchise coming out of nowhere was
Well, I
awesome.
remember when it first came out, I was working at my last job. I was an IT director at the Middletown Community Health Center, and one of my employees goes, "I saw this movie, and it's like the Star Wars of my generation." I'm like, "Whoa,
Those are
that's
fighting words.
really a tall order." I said, "I don't know about that." But then I didn't know anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy, really. I really didn't. And I saw it, and you know what? It was really good. It was good.
It was amazing, actually. I thought for something that was a comic book that was obscure and they made it into a movie, it really worked. It was awesome, you know? So it's, yeah, for sure. So, and then hopefully I'll get to see Mario
You haven't seen it yet?
eventually. No.
What are you waiting for? It's a Mario. How did you not see it yet?
Well, low on the cash, okay?
Look, eat cereal for a couple of nights and go see the Mario film, would you please, so we can talk about it?
Yeah, okay. Next week for sure. I'll
Okay.
see it. So,
Couple things I want to talk about real quick. Again, I have, I'm doing the shilling, but I really want you guys get you guys some great deals. So the GRS Build-A-Cade is going for $69 for a little bit longer. We are working on more enhancements and a lot of exciting things for it. So I would say if you wanted to pick one up, this would be a good time to do it because otherwise, when it's back to $99, you're still going to end up buying it when you see the stuff we're coming out with, and you could have saved it and had it a little bit cheaper now. Also, the panel pod. So I want to do a little thing here. We have the panel pod pre-order. Let's take a look at this.
you're just asking for Lucasfilm to come knocking on the damn door.
I want Kathleen Kennedy here so I can knock her out.
You copyrighted our scroll.
I want to meet Kathleen Kennedy because I want to knock her out.
Mama said, knock you out.
So the good thing about the panel pod is once you learn how to do it, you can change the panels in under 28 seconds, and that's taking your time. But you find more panel pods, you don't change them out at all. USB-C to USB-A. So you can use other devices, center, trackball, steering wheel, all the controllers will be USB compliant. Even if you don't want to do the Build-A-Cade, you can use other items. But the pre-order is live now for panel pods. If you guys are looking to get one, we're giving you a big discount on that as well. So if you want to get one, get the orders in now. The price will go up once it is beyond the pre-order. Boom.
Cool.
Took care of that little schmeal. Don't think what else. So there wasn't too much happening. IRK released a couple of new games. Obviously, Operation Wolf and Operation Thunderbolt are very fun on there, and I've been playing them quite a bit with my Sinden. My Sinden light gun. Now I told everyone last week we've been making changes here, so you can see Steven's video is a little more proper. We can start adding guests. We are going to start adding some guests in the future. But also, I could do things like this, which I wasn't able to really do before. I could have did it before. It was just more of a pain in the butt. But let's see if I do this, and I got to go back over here. And
If we get disconnected, please come back.
So you can see here is the GRS 8. This is the 8-way rotation Akari Warrior stick, and then we have our 12 top here, and we have our 16 top here, and we have our free spinning top. If you want to play like Arkanoid or Breakout, you can do that here. And you can see we have our different modes. We have our trackball. These are other things added, but pre-order for this will be coming soon. The Akari Warrior stick is working really, really well. Very happy with how this thing is working. But I have something else to show you tonight. I'm going nuts, Steven. I'm going to show you everything tonight. I'm going to keep my clothes on, but outside of that,
Crazy Glenn.
I'm going to show you everything
we have a deal
else
for you.
Everything else. I got my little handheld one here. So let's take this one off here. Boop, boop, and you can see. Yeah, I can see myself, right? So I'm going to show you guys something. You can see it here first on Kickin Old School. I was going to do a video showcasing it, but you know what? It's Friday. You guys are the best live chat group I have. So I'm going to show you guys something right now. Here we go. Now, Steven, you got to tell me if I'm not getting in the camera because I can't see the screen from where I'm going. So you got to direct me, all right?
Sure.
All right. So
We
this
see your
here.
face, your 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay,
That's
there
all
it
we
is.
see.
So this is the Sinden light gun. You can see that, right? Hopefully
No.
you can. No. Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
There we
There you go.
Okay.
You're right there.
So here's a
Centered.
Sinden light gun, and
Good.
it's really good. And I'm a partner with Sinden, so this thing is really, really nice. But how would you all like to have? Ooh, it's very heavy because it's wood. How would you guys like that?
Ooh, a shotgun.
The GRS Sinden light gun is here, and we'll be testing this. Now, this is going to work with. I'm gonna put it down now because maybe see a little bit better this way. This will work with a PC, a Raspberry Pi. It'll work with the GRS Arcade, which I've been having some fun playing Operation Wolf and Thunderbolt with the GRS
Deer hunter.
gun, and it is completely compatible with the Arcade 1-Up Big Buck Hunter, and in theory, it should work with T2. I haven't tried it with T2 yet, but so
It should work.
It should work. And this is wood, and this is wood, and we have all the buttons on here, and this thing is solid.
Move it over. Your camera's not on it.
Trying to see you guys. There we go.
There you go.
So it's still a work in progress for these other camera angles. But you guys are seeing it first. That's the prototype for the partnership between Sinden Technologies and GRS and T-Sticks. So let's go back over here. I've been doing a video with that, and Glenn Baisley is a friend of mine, and we are going to be doing some testing, more and more testing on I keep saying Arcade, but Arcade 1-Up products to make sure it works there. It works on a Raspberry Pi. It works great with the Arcade. I've been playing the games on that as well. So GRS is coming out. We'll come out swinging. We got the Akari Warrior Stick. We got the Sinden Light Gun. I have some other things still in the works that are coming out. We have the sales going on right now. If you go to tsticks.com, you have 20% off on your first order, or you can get 30% off on the Build-A-Cade, and we have more stuff coming out for that. We have.
Dude, I agree with Thor KC.
What do you say?
This thing should be called Glenn's Boomstick.
You know, we haven't come up with an official name. That could work. We could do that.
It's totally Evil Dead. That's what it's about.
As far as does it work with the
Bruce Campbell's Boomstick
with the Legends Ultimate? I got to talk to PK. As long as he has the Sinden drivers in there, it'll absolutely work because we are obviously completely Sinden light gun compatible. So if a Sinden light gun works, my gun will work. The only difference is my gun is a larger, heavier, thicker plastics and wood. So it's like a step up.
You're just setting yourself up for the whole "that's what she said" thing.
Yes, that too. So
it's bigger. It's
and I keep telling you guys, too, I'm gonna have something out that's gonna also make ETA Prime again stand up and take notice. He did a great review of the GRS Build-A-Cade. We have something that we're working on right now. It's probably a few months out before I can really talk about that. But if anyone knows ETA Prime, I have something that's gonna make him go, you know, GRS we're here and we're making a stand and we're going to come out for the community, for all you guys. I think I shielded enough.
I like that one. Honey Boom Boom's another name that got thrown in there.
Honey Boom Boom?
You know what?
Honey Boom Boom.
We're going to rely on the community to name this thing.
You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we should have a community poll.
You know?
Why not?
Little contest. Whoever comes up the better name.
So
yeah,
I got a lot of stuff. But you know, I'll do a video obviously on the GRS light gun. Again, Andy over at Sinden has it, and he loves it. So that's the first thing. When the guy who makes the technology stands up and says, "Glenn, you made a great product, and T-Sticks made a great product," that's the first thing. The next thing, again, we're going to try and make sure the price is more than competitive for what you're getting. Now, when you get it, it's going to have to be assembled to a point, like the back, the stock will have to be put on separately because we initially had a hard time getting it shipped because they were saying we can't ship a gun. Well, it's not a real gun. It's a light gun. It's a video game accessory, and it took me almost an extra month to get it. So we have to figure that part out.
I gotta love people that are dumb that work at the border. Frig, it's amazing. This piece of plastic with a wire coming out is gonna kill somebody. Yeah, okay.
Well, it will kill a lot of virtual things.
It was the same thing when I brought over my lightsabers. at the border.
Really?
Oh, it's like just like a sword or something. No, it's a freaking toy. It's oh yeah, I was at the border when I came back from Disney World. The lady at the border was looking at it like she had never seen something a lightsaber before or something, and I'm like, you need to get out more. Like, really there? It's like, I don't know.
But so I would like to get it working with At Games again. It's just on their team, just enabling the Android Sinden drivers, which is readily available. Just go right to Sinden's website, and the information is right there. And what kind of haptic feedback does the gun? It has a solenoid, just like the Sinden, so you will get
You got to
the
get a big solenoid because it is a bigger
well,
gun.
it is, and it is a bigger
It knock you
solenoid.
on your ass.
So
That's what you want to do.
what I like about it now is you pull the trigger, obviously you'll get it, and if you do a rapid fire, you feel it. But you can set it to when you pull back, you can have it kick or out. When you kick or do both. I like it when I go in and back. I feel the like the gun
The recoil or
recoil
whatever.
on that part.
But you got to not put the little tiny pistol recoil things. It's got to be ginormous, and then it knocks you right on your ass on your couch. And then you're like, that's a boomstick.
Well,
It'll probably take 6,000 volts to power the solenoid, but hey.
Well, let's just say we're not done with Sinden. So, is there
Cool.
potentially other types of things? Absolutely. This was
Hey, look, Paul showed up. Look at the cat dragged in. Paul
so
came.
this was just the first one. We worked with Andy Sinden just to kind of feel each other out, and he's very happy with our product, which I'm obviously very happy with. So I think
Good partnership.
now that we've got that first one out of the way, now we can start expanding. There's a lot of things I want to do to enhance it that I think we can do really well, and he's got some ideas as well. So this is just our first.
Licenses.
What's that?
Licenses of movie guns and things like that. That's what you want.
I would like to
You
get the
get
gun from Aliens, the big.
that or the RoboCop gun.
Come on, like one
That
of
big
those.
ginormous RoboCop gun. That'd be
Or what about
great.
that? Or what about that tiny little one from Men in Black? That tiny little one.
There
Where
you go.
shoots it and it goes nuts.
I forget what it's called. That's the I forget what they called it. The mosquito or something. I
See, I
forget.
think it might
Anyways.
have been called the Mosquito.
I forget what it's called. Tiny little thing.
So,
But
so if my testing goes well with that, we're hoping to have the light gun out definitely before the end of summer. We're definitely hoping to get the where's it over here now? Dun dun dun. Gotta do this. I gotta get these buttons closer together. This we're hoping to get going quick as well. There's a couple of secret things I'm still working on behind the scenes with a couple of companies. So I'm just waiting for see if that comes to fruition before we can actually release this in the way that I want. So hopefully we'll have a surprise announcement with this little bad boy come down. It's a Noisy
Goofy
Cricket.
Foot's got yes. Goofy Foot got it. Noisy Cricket was
Noisy
the name
Cricket.
of that little gun. So I don't watch the Men in Black stuff because of a certain individual that did something stupid.
I
But
thought it was
that's
still
just me.
funny. I only watched the first one anyway. That was the only good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is a
So what
good
else we
one.
got?
A Han Solo
What's that?
blaster, so we can shoot first. He's right.
Yeah, exactly. The Sinden on the Star Wars is we're on their shit list now, so they're not
Well,
gonna
yeah,
give us a license
Disney
for.
came right in. They swooped right in and they smacked us down. We were promoting Star Wars films, better ones, but we still were
But if you
promoting
say
Star
the
Wars.
word revisited or anything, they probably lose their minds.
I think it's because I said
A
Kathleen
fan
Kennedy.
did something better than us, or the whole Kathleen Kennedy bad mouthing thing. She probably has a big Glenn Retro Show button at her house, presses it, and sends the troops over.
So
I don't know.
Bill's asked a question about the iArcade replacement deck. So yeah, so I think we've worked everything out. I saw the latest pre-production unit for my team where the top is now smooth because we want the top to be smooth in case you want to put decals on it. So pre-orders should be coming live at any moment for them. So
Cool.
definitely stay tuned for that. I was hoping to have it by this week, but I was waiting to really see if that deck gets the smooth thing on it. And my prices are insane because I got the prices for the iArcade deck right where I want it to be. I think everyone is going to be ecstatic at what price we're going to offer this thing for. I think we probably will sell one to everyone. That's how good I think that price is going to be on that iArcade deck. So stay tuned.
Cool.
Keep an eye on the channel. But most importantly, get yourself into that Space Ace cabinet giveaway.
It's a giveaway. It's a
Look at
signed
P-Dubs.
thing by Don Bluth. It's great.
Okay. What I'm going to say is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you can put in the chat what you guys think it is, and maybe when it gets released, we'll pick a winner from that. So I will say that the price is a price point that will be shocking, but for the stuff that I sell already, people go, "Damn, Glenn, you did it again." I will say that. The price is going to be right
Cool.
there at a point where people will not be able to turn it down. Won't be able to turn it down. Unlike me on a date, you can't turn it down.
We'll talk to Jennifer about that. So, what else you got? You're just pulling out all the
Oh,
bag of goodies
I
here.
have.
It's almost like
You know what? I had a good week.
it's not
I
even
guess.
July for Christmas in
Nope.
July. It's like, what's
Did I hear
going
you
on?
right? The arcade deck, we can trade that in, right? Did he trade it in? I don't know what it means. Please, what you mean by that? But you'll be able to get the deck for both the classic and the new unit. But at a really good, definitely, I'm gonna tell you right now. This price here, absolutely. My prices are insane. Just remember that, okay?
Oh, geez.
P-Dubs,
P-Dubs did a
look at
super
this.
chat.
What do you
He's
got here?
getting desperate.
Oh, that's not fair, P-Dubs. That's first of all, thank you for the super chat. I will say $1 million. The price will be at a price point that people will
Affordable?
it's
Come on.
very affordable. It's actually
There
really
you go.
affordable. I even went back to my team. It says, "You guys gonna be able to feed yourself tonight?" That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
You're gonna be getting 2 GRS arcade sticks that I'll tell you guys now. The joysticks are removable to come out of the way of the spinners. So you're getting 2 GRS removable joysticks. You're getting 2 GRS spinners. You are getting a LED trackball. You are getting the 4 8-way TOS gate switchers in there, all for this one low price. Plus the wood for the deck, the USB abilities, a USB hub, and we're including the power pack, which people don't do anymore. We're even including the power pack for the iArcade control panel.
Wow.
Everything is going to be in there.
You got to wear your plaid shirt and shoes for the used car salesman thing. That like you're coming out with all these deals.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's one of the things I pride myself on is I'm not going to sell garbage. I'm not going to sell garbage. I'm going to sell stuff that's quality stuff, but at the bare bottom price. And that's what a lot of people, I guess, sometimes question it because the price is so low. People don't believe it. Then they buy it and they're like, "Holy crap, stuff's good." Like the Steven Berger TOS gate switchers is a game changer, and we're selling that so damn low. My Tron joystick, we knocked the price down on that. Oh, sorry, the 1982 movie with the guys who inside a computer game controller. We got the price down on that. We come out with an adapter to work with our $20 joystick and buttons. $19. You get 10 illuminated buttons. You get an encoder board. You get a joystick. We made a small, inexpensive kit for the 1981 joystick kit for that. It's all about getting the prices down. That's what I care about. That's what I care about is you guys. And, that's what I want to do. Make sure you guys have stuff to play with and not break the bank because I know a lot of guys are married. You got the wife, you got the kids, you got the family. There's priorities there. But you guys want the quality for that system you have at home. You want to be able to play that stuff at home. Right?
Yippers.
And I'm going to do the same thing with this GRS Sinden shotgun. I'm going to do the same thing with that. The iArcade control panel. We're doing with the Build-A-Cade. We're selling for $69. I'm practically giving you guys $20 in my pocket. Here, take it. Here's $20. Just go get yourself one. Oh, look at this. Way to go, Scott.
There's a big conversations going there.
Yeah. You got a cheap Tron. You should sell a stick. Well, we will be. We're going to be offering different kits down the road. Right now, we're just cranking stuff out. We're a small team. We're a small team. We're like a skunk works in a very large company. So right now, we are testing the waters, building up the product line. If you go to the T-Sticks website, just even subscribe to the newsletter. That newsletter, I mean, look at New Wave Toys. You get emails from them. They give you a coupon for 20% off. We're going to be doing the same type of stuff. And you get information of things that are coming out, when things are available, and so forth. And we're going to continue along this line. I know that the market is not good. I know money doesn't go as far as it used to go. Definitely doesn't go as far as it used to go, for sure here in the States. I know it never was in Canada. Um, I'm gonna make sure the prices are down. And now, Arcade Workshop, and he's a great partner of us here. He works. He's actually I don't know when he sleeps, to be honest. Arcade Workshop, he's up all the time. Glenn, I got this idea. I made this change. He did this. He's awesome. And P Dubs is getting close. P Dubs is getting close. He's close.
He's gonna keep putting numbers up there until you say yes.
But I'm not joking when I say I want to see a GRS 1977 space opera controller for the Build-A-Cade. I'm not joking, but I want to see that. I want to see a little yoke for my Build-A-Cade. I want to see a Tron joystick for the Build-A-Cade. I want to see. We still have our driving controller. We were talking about that for a while too. Our driving controller is still going to be coming out. That's going to be a steering wheel, the gear shifters, gas brake pedals, a cup holder. A little spot for tickets.
Cigarette
A
holder
little
in
spot
the
for your
old days.
tickets when you get tickets. What do you think
It's
about
a
all
cigarette
these
holder
things?
back in the old days. Remember?
Dubs is
You'd be
going
on
all
an
out today.
arcade
Look at this.
machine, and then
He's
you
going
know what
all
you
now.
should make, Glenn? Is an injection molded cigarette ashtray you bolt on the side of the II arcades or whatever.
That's not a bad idea.
Because they were all bolted to the side of these arcades. It would just be authentic. And then you actually paint like the ashes on the inside or something that makes it look like, even though if you don't smoke, so, marijuana is legal in Canada. You could put
Well,
your
it's
roofies
in New
there. I
York.
don't know.
In New York, it is now as well.
Is it? Okay. Well, there you go. A cup holder or just a ashtray just for the fun of it. You know what I mean? To put your quarters in. And if you don't, that was a staple back in the days of the arcades. We all forgot about that.
I still have there it is. On this thumb, my father, I was young. I was probably 7 years old. I was in my father's Dodge Dart in a Keller's parking lot.
Oh, you didn't put your
I
that
pushed
push
in the
thing.
cigarette lighter thing in, and I took it out, and it wasn't glowing. I was like, "Huh, it's not glowing." So yeah, I got a permanent scar from
of the rings.
yep,
That
on
those things with the
the
rings.
thumb there from that. So it doesn't have to be
Oh, that's
glowing.
funny.
It can still be hot.
That is funny. Priceless.
You know what? What I would like to see here? See, here's the thing. I would like to make a replacement board for the Tiger Electronics. Put a little SBC in there with a screen, perhaps. So again,
You
P
gut
Dubs,
it.
we have so many things that we're working behind the scenes that GRS is going to be here to stay long after other companies are gone. As long as I still have got some breath in me, son, I'm going to be here making some stuff.
You know what? There's so many things you can make, like joysticks for the original Amiga and Commodore 64. It's all the same controller, single button. Yeah, you can go buy the Trooper that looks like an Atari joystick, but
Right. Well,
something that looks more, like
the
the old stuff did.
the big thing that holds us up is plastic. The injected molding plastic is still nutly crazy expensive.
Oh yeah,
If
I don't
we
know
can
why
ever,
that is.
well, there's two things we can do. We can definitely start going back to like Kickstarter, like we did with the 1977 space opera controller.
Yep, yep.
We could do that, and if people back it, we can make a lot of these things that we've been talking about come to fruition. Because the big thing is just paying for the injected molding. Um, I'm still hoping that using 3D printed technology, that technology is really like the um, not the PLA, but like the liquid. What is that called? The resin.
The
That
resin, yeah.
stuff is really starting to get there. So if that gets to a point where we can prototype and actually make things that way really well, we have so much stuff we can come out in the pipeline. I mean, we have a lot of stuff coming out. And I'm speaking of which, hold on. So see that right here? Okay, hold on a second. I'm getting I'm gonna go over here, and go back to this camera. So I've been trying to do this video for a while as well. I have 3 of these bad boys, but I can't find it. I have so many boxes. I got in a bag, of course.
Move it over, up. There you go.
I got my that's one of my many Virtual Boys that I have. So I've been trying to get a video going on this one, but I can't find my controllers. I'll have to sit down like that for a while. Um, you can see that we have a lot of stuff, a lot of different prototypes, a lot of different things.
You're looking at the TVs there, so yeah,
Going down.
don't.
Going down.
Yeah, I was like, hey, get yourself a prototype CRT TV.
So we're working on all these different things here. Some things on this table, if you guys look at it, some stuff we haven't released yet. So maybe I'm doing a little too much. Maybe I had too much sugar today. I don't know. I'm just showing you guys everything today. Why not? Why not?
Yep. Just make a Coleco replica. We've actually been waiting for that since Arcade 1 up. Yeah, the Coleco replica. the Coleco
Well,
Vision. Is that what you meant?
for
Zero
the people who
Redux?
joined late, I guess I'll bring this up again. I don't know if P-Dubs had seen it or not, but oops, wrong one. Here we go. So come back to the GRS gun right here. Oop.
Keep going. Keep going. Move. The other way. Keep going. Keep going. We don't see it. Keep going. No. You're holding up the boomstick, right? There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was like, you're going away there.
It's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. This thing's heavy. This is not plastic.
That's like a that's like an 8-gauge shotgun. That's not a 12-gauge. That's like a ginormous barrel of a gun. That should have more kick to it, you know. Oh, the mini Coleco tabletops. That's what Zero Redux was talking about. Yeah.
So this thing is going to be a hot seller. I can tell you that right now. If you want a quality, weighted, good gun. Yeah, I need to get a stand where I can see what I'm doing here because this is really not.
You know, it'd be interesting if you could cut off the stock and make it lever action like in Terminator.
Well, you know, there are.
Well, it wouldn't move,
always,
but
there's always options, and we, you know, there's plans, Stephen. There's plans.
yeah,
There's
cool.
plans. Got to start somewhere. And what we
Yeah.
did here, you kind of see this here. Can you see the front of the gun? Can you see this part here?
Not very much. Zoom in a bit more.
But can you see this?
Go.
Can you see this part
It's
of the
in
gun?
the top left corner. So go up, the other way, Go, move it in closer.
I don't get too close. I want you to be able to see all this. Can you see all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So we make
it's
it.
not.
We made.
It's not close at all, though. But
That's okay.
Okay.
We're just showing you we're making the tips interchangeable, so you can put that on there, or you cannot have it on at all. Like have a brown one. So it's things like that too.
So that people don't think it's real.
Right. You know, if you're going outside, you can make it look like the toy. But if you don't want it on there, that comes off, and we're doing things. And we were going to make these.
Those are what they call the stupid people caps.
Right. And all these injected holes, we're going to hide them, so you won't see any of those things here.
Yeah, we don't see it anymore, Glenn. You have to move it right there. Yep. There we go.
So all these holes will be covered, so you won't see those.
You went off camera again.
Oh my God! All right, I'll figure it out next time. We'll get a better way.
You need to have a stationary camera and shove it underneath.
There will be a video on the gun anyway, and I'll be working with Glenn Baisley on doing that. But just wanted to show you guys
foot.
that
If you don't call it the boomstick, I'm not buying it. Goofy foot. GR sniper rifle. The gun thing is a bottomless pit of possibilities for sure.
It is, and again, it's just a really good partnership working with Sinden. And we have a couple of the partnerships we're working on as well. So the GRS family is going to grow. The stuff we're going to be offering is going to grow. And again, being Thunderstick as well, that makes things grow. So we should be doing okay.
That's good. I like it. It's I'm like the audience. I'm just watching and absorbing. Glenn doesn't tell me any of this stuff, guys.
No,
I don't have the inside track. Nothing. Not that you guys are reaching out, but I'm just saying he doesn't tell me squat. So I'm drinking just regular water, no booze, and then I'm enjoying the show like you guys.
The show goes fast. It does go fast.
It does. We're like 22, and basically we're almost done. So what else do we got here? There was something else I wanted to say. Hey, oh, by the way, a whole bunch of Mr. FPGAs came on sale 2 days ago.
Oh, how
much? Like 80 of them. A regular price at DigiKey. Okay. So there was like
150, or are they more than 150?
200 and something.
Yeah, they've gone up. They used to be like 130, 140.
Yeah, that's right. But they went up, but that's fine. But I went in there just to see, because I already have mine, but I was just looking for a friend. It said 80. Okay. By the time I went back to refresh the page about 10 seconds later, there's 2 left. I was like, holy crap. People are just buying it up. So again, get yourself a Mr. FPGA. You could probably plug in the Sinden light gun. Apparently somebody's working on a Sinden light gun script or something to make it work with the Mr. So I don't know if that's happened yet already or whatever.
Well, if they
but
do, and it works with Sinden, it'll work with the GRS gun as well. That'd be good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe next week I'll have my my Mr. FPGA hooked up to this camera. Now that we've got not Skype, basically,
That's
and I'm
true.
able to switch.
That's true.
I may be able to share stuff with you guys on the Mr. if you guys want to learn something about it or want me to show you the PlayStation core or whatever, and how well it runs. Or
Papa Bear, real quick, asked, "Is that real wood?" It is made. It is
that
made
sounds
of
like a
wood.
perverted question.
It's made out of wood product. It's not solid wood. It will
Is
cost
it
way
made
too
with
much.
real dead girl guides?
No,
The
definitely not.
Girl Guide cookies?
It is wood. It is wood, but it's more like a particle compressed wood type of thing. Real wood would be too expensive, but it is wood. It's got the weight of the wood, and it's coated on the outside to look like wood. But
I'm just
I
testing it out here
I
real
wouldn't be
quick.
surprised if third parties made enhancements, for it. We definitely work with any third party who wants to make, different parts for the guns. Cool.
Yep. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can.
More or less. More or less.
Hold on. Let me see if I get this thing working here. Hold on.
Uh-oh. What you got? Was that the mister?
Can you hear me still?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh wow. Okay, so this works. Cool.
That's your mister?
That's the Mr. FPGA, and then basically you can, it's a little blurry there, but you can do arcade, and then you can run just about damn near anything. I don't see it because it's blurry, and
It
it's
is very blurry. Why?
I don't know. It's the capture probably, right? So let's see what else we got. I'll just put it back to my camera.
Blip.
Oh, you know why? Because I've got the filter from my
the
background.
blur filter.
The blur filter is actually going on there. That's funny. Anyways, next week there won't be a blur filter, and then basically it's just I have a messy background. So, but yeah, you should be able to. I'll do it without the filter on it.
Well, I got a question for the group out there. We have a lot of very knowledgeable people out there. When is the new season of Invincible coming on? What's going on with Invincible? I want to watch my new season of Invincible.
I don't know when that's coming, to be honest.
We've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's it'd be kind of neat if we do that, but let's see.
So real
Let's see
quick
if there's
for
a Google search for it.
how Glenn, after the pre-orders, how long do you anticipate shipping? I would like to get them out midsummer, the latest. I try and get them out sooner, of course, but we're still working on that logistics of that. We just get the website all set up to accept the pre-orders right now, so just keep our eyes out for that. Thank you for the question. Boop.
I don't see a January.
Is that what they're saying? Next year?
I guess. I'm just looking here.
It says late 20. Oh, look at this. Biggie D's Arcade says late 2023. What is taking so long?
I have no idea. Go figure.
And the boys too, right? The boys got to see the boys as well.
I didn't see the third season yet. I got to get on that.
You got to get on it.
Yeah. It's my fault. It's totally
Now, did you listen to me? Did you watch the death battle between Omni-Man and
I did not. No.
Oh, dude, you got to watch that.
Yeah, no, I did not.
What's the guy called? What's he called again in the boys?
Which one?
The Superman guy.
Not Highlander.
Highlander. So it's Omni-Man versus Highlander. It's phenomenal. You got to watch that. Got to watch that. Oh, see, look. Pop Brad's telling you. Oh, no, I missed it. Was it Andy's Game Room? Third season was awesome. What are you waiting for?
Pliskin runs asking, did you watch
Uh-oh.
Warcraft?
God damn
It's
it.
Homelander, not Highlander.
No.
Sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jen, guess what we're going to watch on Mother's Day?
Warcraft.
Warcraft.
It's actually decent. It's a little dry on the acting, but it's a pretty good movie.
It's definitely a chick flick, right?
Yeah, okay.
It's a chick flick. We gotta watch it.
Yeah. There's that. So I don't know. You know, I gotta tell you something. This is totally related to our show. So after we were talking about the Dukes of Hazzard last week,
Mhm.
I've procured Dukes of Hazzard off usual sources,
Okay.
and I worshipped that show when I was a kid.
It's the
I
good old
loved it.
boys.
I worshipped it. Okay, I thought it was the best show on television.
Well, the
I'm
Daisy
having
Duke
a
in it, and
I'm
Daisy Duke
having a
shorts, of course.
oh yeah, the Daisy Duke thing. But I was telling my wife I'm having a hard time watching this.
Oh, now?
Oh yeah, it's like, and you know what?
Cletus!
I've come to the conclusion that John Schneider and Tom Wopat did not know how to act at all.
No, they were just eye candy for the chicks.
Oh yeah, same thing with Kathleen
Don't say Kathleen
Bach or
Kennedy,
whatever.
boy.
No,
Ooh.
Kathleen Bach or whatever. The only real actors, in my opinion, on that show were Boss Hogg and Roscoe.
Roscoe Pika.
Oh no, but
Cletus.
that guy was such a good comedic, physical actor.
No, he was in
And
Hooper. Did you ever watch Hooper with Burt Reynolds?
no,
Oh, you got to watch Hooper. He's in there.
no, but I just thought it was awesome. You know what I mean? As far as the real actors. And Denver Pyle, which
Oh,
played
wait, whoa,
Uncle
whoa,
Jesse.
Time out. She's put
Uncle
in there.
Jesse was a good actor too.
She's going to watch the Warcraft movie, but I got to watch Jane I. That's not how this works.
Jane I?
Yeah, she's been trying to get me to watch the show. That's not how this works.
What the hell's Jane I?
Chick flick.
Oh, poor guy. I'll light a candle at church for you.
It's not apples to apples. It's not. We'd have to watch World of Warcraft, Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers, and
Watch one thing. Yeah.
to watch Jane I. We got to be fair. That's what we're talking about here. That's just not right.
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre. Okay. Come on, Flash. We got to get them Duke boys. Yeah, exactly. And I also snagged The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, okay.
The first episode is an hour and a half long. Oh my God. I'm like, oh. But I'm hoping it's better than the Duke boys because I have a special place in my heart for the Duke boys, but at 53 years old, it's hard to watch. You know.
Well, that's
really
the
hard to
thing
watch
at our age. Unfortunately, we have
we
all these
remember
fond
stuff
memories.
way better.
These fond memories. The rose-colored glasses. Thinking about these shows as a kid, and then you watch them now, and you're like, "What the hell was our brains on? Was all the sugar from the cereals in the morning?" Because I used to love the Muppet Show back then. Loved the Muppet Show. I got copies of it. I sat cold down. It was probably 10, 11 years ago now. We sat down and watched it. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. The only thing the two old guys were funny still, but everything else, the show was like so bad.
Oh yeah,
horrible.
Oh dude, like the Dukes of Hazzard. I'm thinking, I'm looking at it and I'm like, the car is really cool. Sure.
Generally.
Oh yeah, they must have wrecked so many cars. I've heard stories about hundreds, and you actually see it when they take the jumps and they land. The front end is like all bent up, crooked, and next thing you know, they're flying and the thing is perfectly undented or anything.
Just like Knight Rider. You look at those. First of all, they started using toys. They were like little Matchbox cars after a while, but initially they were using Trans Ams, and yeah, the whole car got smashed up, and next scene is fine. What about Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando? That Porsche was on its side, smashed. He flips it over, and they drive away. There's no dents. It's
not a scratch.
It's a perfect Porsche. Perfect Porsche.
Well, that's 325 cars. I don't know if JT basically said that, but I wouldn't doubt it that they went through that many vehicles in that show. You see them jumping, dude, and the thing lands, and the wheels are a foot higher than they were, and the whole the frame is bent. And you're like, wow.
I saw something today on this guy. I can't think of his YouTube channel right now. It'll come to me eventually, but he reviews like old movies and shows. And Knight Rider. Knight Rider was a big hit in the 80s. It's cheese.
Yeah.
But it was a big hit. And then it got canceled. They came out with like Knight Rider 2000, and There's a couple other ones that came out, and then there was one I never heard of, or at least I don't remember. It was called Night Team Rider. So it wasn't Knight
Oh,
Rider. It was 5 cars, 5 people on this team, and they were all again. It was all Ford cars, except one was two. It was a car that looked like a spaceship, and then it magically turned into 2 motorcycles. Um,
oh,
but
nice.
it just I don't remember this show, but it was he started saying it was so it's one of those shows so bad you can't turn away. Then eventually you start getting sucked into like a soap opera. It's like it's so bad.
Bad is good.
It's like there's an airplane now instead of the big black truck they used to use, the Night Industries truck.
Yeah, yeah.
It was this big,
The
yeah,
semi.
that looked like someone drew it in like AutoCAD 2.0. You know, really bad. But he goes, as the show went on, it wasn't too bad. But at least know what they did do. He said they kept the legacy of Michael Knight. Like no one knew what happened to him.
Oh,
One of the
gotcha.
girls said she was actually trying to prove that she was his daughter. Like she believed she was Michael Long's daughter, which is
Oh,
Michael
gotcha.
Knight's. So, and then I guess the last episode of the season, cliffhanger, Michael Knight walked up at his grave and goes, he says something, and of course the series got canceled. So, lots of shows that you just think back on that were good. Like, even now, I think very highly of Knight Rider, but when you watch the shows, at least Buck
It's
Rogers.
Heather Locklear that TJ Hooker.
Right, but at least Buck Rogers, it was really bad, but the girls were gorgeous in it.
Well,
You watched it for
probably our
that.
audience is mostly male, so no offense to the
Oh, we have
three
some
girls
women
that
here,
are
though. We
here.
got some ladies here. We gotta be fair.
Well, okay, so we're gonna do this a question, do a poll. Was it Heather Locklear or Heather Thomas that was your favorite Heather? You know what I
You
mean?
can't that's like saying, do like your right lung
Well,
or your left lung. How do you choose that, Steven?
I'll let the audience
It's like you're right. I
choose.
can't do that to
I bet you it'll
our
be
guys.
50-50 down the middle.
I
And
can't
then
do that to these
we can
guys.
ask Jennifer and say, "Hey, you know,
Well, I got one for Jennifer.
which
Who would
one
she
was
find sexier? Let's see.
Glenn
No.
or
James T. Kirk or Steve Austin. Her 2 favorite. Right now, she's pulling her hair
does
out through
she
the screen.
she's probably going, "Who are these people? I don't know
She
these people."
she totally despises them. She's probably pulling her hair out right now. On it. But, back in the $6 Million Man days, that was the chest hair. He had a shirt out. He's got more hair on him than most of my dogs had on their chests.
Well, whoever had a nude pic, come on, Pliskin. This is a family show. Come on. But that's the thing. Back then, it was about the cars, the General Lee, the everything, But like I said, I was trying. I'm at the first season. I think I'm about 5 episodes in, and it's so cheesy. Like when I was a kid, I didn't understand Boss Hogg, what he really was a boss of.
He was the boss of Roscoe Pico Train in the county.
No,
He ran it like his
he,
personal company.
yeah. He was a crooked,
Oh,
whatever. So it's like
right there, Steven.
my favorite. Which one?
Erin Gray. You know what that is? Wilma Deering, Buck Rogers.
Oh yeah, of course, sure.
Now you're gonna start a fight, Steven. There's gonna
Yeah,
be a fight.
everybody's fighting over Heather.
Oh,
which is
come
the Heather
on! It's like Klinger from MASH.
Mash?
Come on.
What was the one that dressed up like a girl all the time? Was that Klinger?
That was Klinger.
Okay, that was that guy. Okay, I didn't watch a lot of MASH actually. I didn't hate it or anything. I just didn't watch it a lot.
Oh, my brother and I just sat down and watched a couple episodes of All in the Family. We haven't seen that in like
that
forever.
must have been not politically correct.
Oh no,
especially Archie
but it was
Bunker.
funny. But yeah, it's
It
like
was absolutely.
you got to watch these shows at the time they were made. I mean, like even Blazing Saddles. It's hard to watch now. I've been so, I guess,
Yeah, of course.
sensitized to it. But back when that show came out, we were crying. We were laughing so hard. Just the bean scene alone, them farting for like 5 minutes.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember my cousin, we couldn't breathe.
it's so
Well,
childish. It's so
breathe.
funny. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're actually,
But-
the Super Gamer Dudes will be coming on in a few minutes. So I want to stay right here. First of all, please don't forget, look at my other video for the Space Ace New Wave Toys contest. Just like the video, share the video, put a comment in there, and join the official New Wave Toys fan page on Facebook, and you'll be entered to win on this show on June 9th. One of you guys can win a Don Bluth signed Space Ace. Stephen,
That's worth
unfortunately,
its weight
you
in
are
gold
not
right there.
you are ineligible, Stephen.
That's worth its weight. I'm not eligible, I know.
No, you're not eligible.
No, I know. I get screwed out of all these beautiful contests.
No, I did not say stupid game room dudes. I said super game room dudes.
Stupid game room dudes.
No, they're my boys over there. They're my boys.
It rhymes though, but
So we have that.
Glenn was kicked off the show last Friday because
I get kicked off shows all the time. That's okay. But I want to say once again, we appreciate you guys joining us every Friday. This definitely gets my weekend going in a positive light. It was a good week anyway. It was a good week. I have a lot of things to do this weekend. Glenn Basie, if you're watching, we got to meet up and try out the gun on your Buck Hunter and other things. And we have so much more stuff coming out this year, Stephen. We're gonna
awesome.
rock the community. Rock it.
Christmas is going to be expensive.
No, that's the thing. It's not going to be expensive. Not if you buy
no, they're going to buy all the products, so that
it'll
that adds
be
up
cheap.
after a while.
It'll still be cheap. But listen, I want
to
to
be backing up the GRS truck.
Yes,
on,
and
beep,
remember,
beep.
if anyone's going out to Cincinnati, I'll be out there at the Gaming Expo there. Special guest out there. Stephen is actually is at the one in Ohio right now, or I guess tomorrow.
Stephen.
No, not the Stephen. The other Stephen Haywood will be at that one as well. I don't see he gives the bundles. We will definitely at some point do bundles, because also saves on shipping. We do things like that as well. But we want to thank each and every one of you guys again for spending your Friday nights with us and start kicking off your weekend with us. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the friggin' best. No second best. The best, right, Stephen?
Yepers. You guys, like he said, you kickstart our weekend. It's great.
You do. You make him happy. You make me happy. Maybe Jen not so happy because we can't do anything Friday nights spending with you guys here, but she's spending her time here as well. She likes the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool. Rexer just joined? Oh, Rexer, dude, you missed out on something, buddy. You might want to look at this video a little bit later.
We were giving out $1 million. Sorry you missed out.
We did. But I'm glad he was able to join. He works late. So want to thank you guys once again. Super Game Room Dudes is starting in about a minute. Stephen, why don't you take us out today and thank our guests.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. You make our week, and have yourselves a great weekend. And remember to game on.
Game on. Have a great night, guys. Tell the Super Game Room Dudes Stephen Glenn sent you. Game on. Sit, Blue.